Hello, what day is today? Thursday. I hope everyone's day is off to a great start. I am excited to be here today because we are talking about technology. And it's funny because Ashley and I were in Hawaii last week, and so we were talking about technology, and we got such mixed reactions from people. Some people are like, yeah, I like it. It's cool. Technology helps my business. And some people are like, blah, I hate technology. Don't even talk about it. I don't want to think about it. So I'm curious where you are at in your love or not for technology and systems and workflows and automation. So whether you're listening live or on the replay, let us know, how do you feel about using technology in your business? You can give us an emoji. Let us know, do you like it? Do you love it? Are you meh? Does it make you want to just, roll your eyes or whatever it is? Let us know how you feel about using technology in your business. Today, I'm excited because I am sharing about the tech stack for service providers. So a tech stack is really just the technology that you use in your business to help transform it. So the tech stack for service providers is really just the 5 core systems that we've used in our business, we've helped our clients set up as well, that can really help you if you are either brand new to business or if you're looking to scale your business and you know you need to get your systems in order. So the tech stack is really that tool that can help you transform your business and really your life in a way too. And I'll get to that and take it to the next level. So I do have my notes right here so I can make sure that we stay on track, and I'll keep this pretty short because over the course of the month of November, we're actually going to do some deep dives into some of these technologies and systems and workflows so that you can get a better idea of what technology might help you take your business to the next level as well. Okay, so I did post in the Facebook group earlier this week just an image around what that tech stack is. And so I will share it again in the comments here. But for us, we've basically broken down our own tech stack into 5 key areas. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of other systems that you might need to use here and there, little things. But these are the key ones that really help transform our business and hopefully your business as well. So if you hadn't heard our story, if you joined our challenge, or if you've joined any of our trainings, you will know that when Ashley and I first came together and joined forces to form this business, we grew super fast, which is awesome, right? Like every business owner wants to do that. And it was great. And then it went a little bit crazy and we were trying to keep up and make sure that we were able to serve our clients and still have time with our families and all these things that weren't happening to the level that we wanted them to. So we had to take a step back, really look at our systems, really think about what the way that we operate, and then optimize and fine tune it and get new systems, get better systems, and all of that too. So these are the systems we did put into place, or in some cases already had them, to really help us make that transformation. So I will just dive right in and really quickly go over these. So if you are managing your business, you've got to keep your books in order. We use QuickBooks Online to really help us to manage what that looks like and keep track of our money and do our invoicing and automate our invoicing and all of those types of things. So QuickBooks is our first system that we highly recommend for bookkeeping and to really help you stay on track of your finances in your business. The second one, and this one was huge. So we used to send out manual contracts when we would have a lead, and we would send out manual calendar invites, and we would send out manual proposals, and we would send out manual emails. Every time we had a lead or we were trying to onboard a new client, we had this very manual process, and it would look different every time. We had different options, and we would customize the proposal process and all these things. So we would spend probably somewhere around 10 hours 5 to 10 hours to bring on one client. So when you're doing this quickly, it's really difficult to manage all of that. So we researched all of these CRMs that are out there, and we found one that could really help us to streamline that entire process and automate it and put it into a workflow that would make it so easy that we could almost just press a button and have our entire lead to onboarding process taken care of. So Dubsado is a system that we use that does really help us to go through that process super quickly. So we have our contracts and our proposals and our emails all in template form so that it takes really minimal work for us to just click a button and get it all sent out to our clients as we're trying to onboard them. So if you're a one-to-one service provider and you feel like you need help to manage your clients, to manage the onboarding process, to manage the lead process, we highly recommend using Dubsado to really take control of that process and not exactly set it and forget it, but to a degree you're able to do that by automating almost all of that process. So that's number 2, Dubsado. Number 3, social media marketing. One of the things that we hear from a lot of our clients and people we talk to is social media can be a pain in the butt, right? You have so many things that you're trying to do. You're trying to get your content out every single day. So how can you help yourself to manage that process? So we use actually 3 main systems to help us manage that process. To manage just kind of what that overall plan is. So, saying, okay, I want to do 3 posts per week and I want to do 5 stories per week. I'm going to go on Facebook. I'm going to go on LinkedIn. Whatever that process looks like for you, we came up with what we wanted our month to look like. And then we put that into ClickUp, which is our workload management tool. ClickUp really is a way that you can track all the work that you need to do and then also automate that so that the next month it pops up again for you. And it's a way for us to keep track of what we've done and what we still need to do and to have a very clear picture of where we're at in that month of content. So we manage the work within ClickUp. Then we use Canva to create our graphics. If you haven't used Canva, I think most people have at this point. It's amazing. It's simple. It's easy. We highly recommend it. But then when it comes to scheduling out your social media, this is super important. So for example, Ashley and I went to Hawaii last week with the Freedom Founders, and we did not want to have to sit at our computers working the whole time, right? We had meetings that we were going to. We were doing activities with the group, all sorts of things. We didn't want to be tied to our computer. So we actually scheduled out a bunch of content using Creator Studio, which is Facebook or Meta's native scheduling platform, and we use that to schedule out our content. Now, it's not perfect. You can't do everything that you want in there. You obviously can't go in and comment on people's social media, things like that. But to get that content out and be able to set it and forget it while you are gone, if you're on vacation or you're in meetings or whatever it is amazing for that, because then you're able to just set it and forget it, right? So that's our social media. We've got ClickUp for management, Canva for graphics, and Creator Studio for scheduling. Okay, number 4 is how we manage our work and our projects. So when you're a business owner, you've got to keep track of your marketing, your finance, maybe even your human resources, your clients, their work, a million other things, right? Your website, all these things. So you need a way to manage that work. It is too much to keep it up here, or like some of my clients do, on sticky notes. It is way too much. Don't get me wrong. I use a good sticky note too, but you need a way to manage the work and keep track of everything that you need to do this week, this month, this year, and to keep track of it. And especially if you have any sort of a VA or team members or anything like that, you really need a way that you guys can stay on the same page. So when Ashley and I found the system of ClickUp, it transformed our business. Dubsado and ClickUp together is really kind of what transformed our business. But ClickUp has been huge because we do a lot of projects internally and we do projects for our clients. So to be able to have a place where we can manage all of that for our 20 or so retainer clients, it's massive. And even if you have 5 retainer clients or 2 retainer clients, whatever it is, to be able to have a place that you can go to say, okay, here's where I'm at, here's what I still need to do, I know what I'm doing, it's huge. So we'll dive into this one for sure in a future training because we're such huge fans of it. And I think there's a lot of people, anytime you come into a new technology, it can be intimidating or it can feel like too much. But when you spend a little bit of time in there, you see one, that it's usually not as intimidating as it might seem, and two, the way that it really can transform the way that you operate. So a lot of you might have heard of Asana or Trello. Those are other programs that a lot of people use. We've actually tried those as well. Everyone has their preference, but we personally love ClickUp and the way that we're able to view different things and just use it for so much. So we'll definitely dive into that one in a future training as well. And then the last area that it might seem simple, but that is really key to keeping us able to be organized and on track, to share things with each other, and to store all of the assets that we have is Google Drive. So if you're not using Google Drive, I definitely recommend it. It is, again, super simple. You do have to have a Google account, which I think a lot of people do have now, but it's really just a way to share things back and forth, whether for Ashley and I, of course, we're partners, so we have that ability, but with clients, or just to store all of your assets. Think over time, like the service provider tech stack that you may have seen or I'm going to share with you, it is an asset that we want to keep. And so we want to have a place to store all these things so that we aren't constantly looking and trying to figure out where everything is. It's all in one place and it's able to be accessed, indefinitely in the future. So it might seem simple, but it really can help you to not have to recreate the wheel all the time. We have social media posts that we wrote a year ago that we can go back and look at and see how we can repurpose that at this point in time. So it really just gives you that opportunity to have that information at your fingertips and to keep it over time so that you're not constantly having to recreate the wheel. It's all there ready for you to access. So I know I went through those quickly. Like I said, we are going to come back this month and talk more in depth about a lot of these systems because we want to help you transform your business the way that we were able to do with ours. And I literally can't tell you, we were probably wasting a solid like 20 hours per month on just these repetitive administrative things that were driving us a little bit crazy. And Ashley can definitely speak more to that even than I can. But when we started to think about our systems and the way that they could transform our business, it changed everything for us. It allowed us to have more time with our families. It's something that we realized, like for me personally, that I really love, and I knew that, but I think I had forgotten along the way how much I love this feeling of control, right? Like these systems let you take control of your business in a way that these sticky notes are never going to let you. So it can be intimidating to see all these things and say, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. But like we had talked about, if you joined us in the challenge, just pick one and just start with one. You don't have to go all in. You don't have to do all the things. Just pick one and try it out, get it running, and then you'll see it starts to save you time, and then you can add on another. You don't have to do it all at once. So I'd love to hear if you use any of these systems already. Let us know, whether you're live or on the replay, in the comments, which of these systems you already use, and then which ones do you want to learn more about? We are planning out our content for the month. We'd love to hear, do you want to deep dive on QuickBooks or Dubsado or ClickUp, Google Drive, whatever it is. We're here to help you guys and to create some trainings and content that's really helpful for you. So let us know in the comments below which ones you'd love to dive into. That's it for today. I hope that you have a fantastic day. I hope that if you weren't feeling as excited about technology as I maybe am, that maybe you just might end up being just as excited about it at some point as I am. So with that, have a great day and I'll see you soon.